And so what if black people are boycotting Asian businesses? If that's what it takes to wake our community up, more power to them. And I really need Asians to wake the fuck up. Because I'm tired of getting on this app every business week and having to talk about some fuck shit that some Asian person is doing to black people.
So it seems as though from her perspective, there's a lot of fuck shit things happening from the Asian community to black people in regards to hate crime. And she uses the Rick Chow case as an example to imply that there is a large-scale crime issue happening within the community from Asians to blacks. But in reality, there just isn't. When we look at the stats, we see that Asian people actually account for less than 1% of hate crime towards black people, and we would actually see that there is a disproportionate amount of hate crime from black people to Asians. And I say that with no malice. I understand it does not account for the majority of black people in America. I would never do that, and I know that majority of the black people that I meet on a day-to-day basis would never do that. But we can't sugarcoat or ignore reality just because it makes us uncomfortable. When a black person is murdered in America, 88 to 90% of the killers are usually another black person. There's something deeply sick happening in our communities, and I think it's time that we look at our neighbors and start holding them accountable instead of focusing on these one-off cases. Stores are being shut down in our community because the sales just aren't worth the theft that's happening. We should not be getting mad at the stores for leaving. We should be getting mad at the people who are stealing.
There's so many other things I want to talk about on this app. Domestic violence prevention, mosquito brains, because that's what I got my PhD in. My writing process and how I write sci-fi novels and how I write, yes, the small business that I run because
There's nothing stopping us from talking about things that we're passionate about and talking about things that affect people on a day-to-day basis. I just think that it's very convenient to talk about emotionally high topics while sprinkling in the fact that you have a book and you have a business. It's a great opportunity to earn money. And I've said this before in previous videos that I'm so sick of Hollywood, politicians, people manipulating the emotions of black people or minorities in order to gain access to other things.
I am sick of watching our country slide into fascism.
America is sliding into fascism thing. I don't understand it. I've done my own research regarding it, and I do not see anything that is pinpointing me to the fact that America is sliding into fascism. Is there anyone who can tag me a creator or give me some true evidence that America is sliding into fascism? I might be in a bubble myself, and I would never want to be ignorant about things that are prominent within America. And
Watch the Asian vote be split because so many of us want to ally ourselves with our oppressors. And in my personal life, I'm tired of not being able to trust Asian people that I meet because so many of you would throw Asian people under the bus for white acceptance.
the white oppressor rhetoric is tired and counterproductive. Was this victim just defending himself from his oppressor? What about this victim who, in order to survive, had to rape his oppressor and then set her apartment on fire, then days later had to unalive another oppressor and leave her disheveled body on the roof? Not all white people are oppressors. Most regular white people are just dealing with their own struggles. This elite power structure affects everyone of all racial lines. We're all stuck in this system together. Calling everyday people oppressor based off the color of their skin creates division and literally does nothing to help.
Model minority Asians are unsafe for Asians to be around as well, and they are potentially lethal for black people.
The model minority stereotype has been something placed onto Asian people as a contrast to black people's socioeconomic outcomes, and it has been constantly there to divide us. Asian people have been brutally discriminated against, like the Chinese Exclusion Act, internments, the alien land laws, the violence and the legal exclusions. Yet they are now one of the highest medium household incomes and often overrepresent when it comes to high paying fields. Why would that not be something people feel proud about? When black people see other black people achieve something, they feel as though they achieved it themselves, because we know not a lot of us have the opportunities to get to the place that others have. So we shouldn't be pushing this narrative onto people who are just trying to do the best that they can within this society. So I do think the Rick Chow case was sad and unjust, and I do think that he should have rotted in jail for the rest of his life. But this incident should not justify stereotyping Koreans, Taiwanese, Indians, or any Asian demographic. No one should be okay with people being harassed for things that they have no connection to. I'm Black American, so if a Jamaican or a Haitian or any other demographic of people that look like me did something, I would hate to be lumped into that category just because of the color of my skin. And we shouldn't be doing that with other people. That's really all I have to say in regards to this, and I do want people to know that I love my community. I love the black community, and I know that the ones that create negativity in this world do not account for the majority of this. I understand that, and I'm someone who, if I died today or in 50 years and I did not do anything to help my community, I have died with regrets. So I really want this conversation to get past the whole cooning thing. If there's something that you dislike that I said, please tell me, because I am not stuck. If you tell me that this is dangerous or this isn't correct, I will listen and I will correct myself. I am a flawed individual who is willing to listen and learn.